I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving my wife. I'm posting this so the people who care can have a little resolution as to my situation. I will probably be deleting this Reddit account shortly after posting. My wife, 30F and I, 26M, have been married for a year now, and I can't handle her crazy anymore. We lost a baby back in January, and that triggered her having a complete mental breakdown. She got diagnosed as bipolar a few months back, and when she was taking her medication, everything seemed like it was back to normal. She hasn't taken the medication or been to therapy in a very long time, and everything has gotten worse. I am genuinely afraid for my life, and her life way more often than I should be. She refuses violently to take her medication or to anything to get treatment. She will yell and scream and chew me out for an hour straight, and then try to cuddle up to me or get sexual like nothing happened. Her mood swings are getting extreme. She's unpredictable at best, but I have to walk on eggshells just to avoid getting hit on the back or the shoulder. I have bruises now. The worst of it was only last night, when we were in bed, and I didn't want to cuddle in the position she wanted to. She sat up, straddled me and hit my chest, neck and face. She full-on quit her job. I now have the only income stream in our family. We barely have enough money to live, and we can't afford to do very much extra. She barely leaves the house without me, and just stays home and naps or watches TV or porn all day while I'm at work. She manipulates me into having sex. Yes, it is very much manipulation now. For hours after I get home, and guilt trips me when I want to go see my friends or go to the gym or church. I am not taking summer college courses, so I have a little more free time than I did in the spring, and she has made sure that I spend every single minute of it with her. I feel less like her partner and more like her slave a lot of the time. She obsesses over me to a ridiculous degree. I found an Apple AirTag in my car and in my work backpack. She's controlling, she's manipulative, calculating, and really cruel. Almost every single thing she does is like fucking scientifically designed to either get something from me or to punish me for not being enough. I found a chart and some notes on her phone of ways that have worked to get me to do things for her, like sex or household chores, or to get me to buy her a gift or take her out. She has a fucking extensive list of my daily schedule and activities. Like if she wants sex or to watch a particular movie or to go out to eat or get me to buy her jewelry or perfume or clothes or shoes. She has this system of ways of asking me and coercing me into do it, with rewards and punishments to get me to mentally associate doing things or not doing things. It's like training a dog, except I'm her fucking husband. I feel like every day it gets worse. I'm living in a nightmare. I can hardly look at her anymore. It's been 3 days since I found the list. I printed it out and I'm taking it with me. She makes me sick. I'm going to leave the AirTag in my work locker and visit a divorce attorney today. I already have the appointment. I'm going to call her parents and tell them everything too before I tell her. My big issue is I don't know how she's going to react when she gets the news. I'm thinking I might maybe get my documents and valuable stuff out of the apartment when I get home and pretend I'm taking them to a storage unit, and then call her from a hotel. I'm also going to have the cops on standby if she even makes any indication that she's going to hurt herself. But yeah, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Maybe I'm weak, or not tough, or an asshole for not sticking with her, but I can't keep living like this. Top answer.
I'm bipolar type 2. And didn't have much access to mental health services until I got diagnosed with breast cancer at 28. Chemo damaged my brain. Following treatment, the mood swings got so much worse. It damaged every single relationship I had. I was desperate for help. I have been successfully managing my condition for 6 years now. Got rid of hypersexuality when my ovaries got removed, due to the type of cancer. I'm still a sexual person, just don't hump everything I see. My condition is my responsibility. My taking my medication is my responsibility. My being a good wife and a life partner is my responsibility. I don't walk through life thinking it's up to others to deal with me, because that's who I am. I had cancer too, and I got treatment for that. Don't feel bad about not being a crutch. Don't feel like abandoning someone who abandoned themselves. The fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, latching on for dear life is a precursor to psychosis. She knows what she is doing is wrong, and wants constant reassurance you will be there. You don't have to. No guilt. She has options. She chooses not to take them. Do I want to quit meds? Hell yeah. I got a gut. I feel tired most days. But I also remember very well how life was without them. I want better than that, so I take my Skittles and invest in Chub Rub Cream in the summer. My marriage is great. I have a career. Those are the choices I've made. It is hard. It really is. My husband helped me through so much. I owed it to myself and him to do the very best I could try. My fear was that the meds wouldn't work, and I would be unlovable. What Op described is called bipolar rage. Sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night angry and act like everything is against me. In reality, I tried to find an excuse for why I felt that way. I was sick. That was all. I worked in mental health following everything. There is a chance for the worst of the cases. There has to be a dedication and an understanding that medication changes some of the person you are. But also, isn't it kind of the point? It took years for me to learn how to relax, because I always had a fear I would become like I was. Love is beautiful, but honesty saves lives. Mine included. I had to face some hard truths to turn the page. Telling your partner your feelings and how it affects you may give them the nudge they need. They might understand the depth of impact of their action. If they don't, please love yourself enough to protect who you are. You deserve the very best, too.